Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and welcome back to my channel here on YouTube, Baby Names Sunday. Now this week's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So today's list is baby names that I've seen used in real life. So these are going to be some unique names, but also some popular names that are for boys and for girls that I've seen while I am out and about the past couple of weeks. I have kids, so I'm going to different activities, going to work, even to the grocery store and out and about, just names I've heard actually being used. And it's really always interesting to see what names are being used for the younger generation. And I kind of capped it at the 7 and 8-year-old mark. So it's gonna be kids that are either 7 or 8 years old and younger that I have come across during my outings over the past couple weeks. So without further talking, let's get into this really cool baby names inspired by real life names list. So starting on today's name list, we're gonna start with a boy's name that I heard, and that's the name Georgie, spelled G-E-O-R-G-I-E, Georgie. Absolutely so cute. And this one's a Greek-rooted name meaning farmer or tiller of the soil. Next up, and first one over on the girl side, is Amberly, spelled A-M-B-E-R-L-E-E. Amberly. This one's a modern English name with nature inspiration, and it means amber gem of the meadow. Couple of boy names here. We have Kyler, spelled K-Y-L-A-R, Kyler. This one's Gaelic rooted, meaning narrow channel or stream. Then I also heard the name Isaac, spelled I-S-A-A-C, Isaac. And this one's a Hebrew rooted name, meaning laughter and rejoice. Couple of cute names here on the girl side. We have Stella, spelled S-T-E-L-L-A, Stella. I actually came across this twice, and it's a Latin rooted name meaning star. Then I also heard the name Sawyer, spelled S-A-W-Y-E-R, Sawyer, and this was for a little girl. I loved hearing Sawyer in real life for a little girl, so cute, and it's an occupational name meaning woodcutter. For the boy side here, we actually have sibling boys, so I heard the name Cedric, spelled C-E-D-R-I-C, Cedric. This one's a Celtic rooted name meaning bounty. Then Cedric's brother's name was Dexter, spelled D-E-X-T-E-R, Dexter. So Cedric and Dexter. And Dexter is a Latin rooted name meaning right-handed and skillful. Dylan, spelled D-Y-L-A-N, Dylan. This one was for a little boy. I've heard it in the past for a little girl as well, but just for this sake, it was for a little boy. And this one is a Welsh rooted name meaning hound of the sea. Ela, spelled E-L-A-H, Ela. This was one of the most gorgeous girl names that I heard recently. It's a Hebrew and Norwegian rooted name meaning oak tree or bright shining light. Then recently, over the past couple days, I heard the name Alari, spelled A-L-A-R-I. Now it was actually used for a little boy. I love that. It can be very gender neutral, and it's a Yoruban and Tamil rooted name meaning outstanding one or little flower. Next up here, very vintage, we have the name Petronella, spelled P-E-T-R-O-N-E-L-L-A, Petronella, and her nickname was Petra. Now Petronella is a Greek feminized version of Peter, which actually I totally didn't even know. So really cool to see that. And this one means rock or stone. Gavin, spelled G-A-V-I-N, Gavin. This one is a Celtic rooted name meaning white hawk. I also heard the name Cynthia, spelled C-Y-N-T-H-I-A, Cynthia. This one's a gorgeous Greek rooted name meaning moon goddess or woman from Kinthos. Then now one of my favorites on the boy side that I heard is Beck, spelled B-E-C-K, Beck. And this one is an English rooted name meaning small stream. Carter, spelled C-A-R-T-E-R, Carter. This one is an occupational name meaning messenger. Then I have the most gorgeous name, Emelina, spelled E-M-A-L-I-N-A, Emelina. Oh my goodness, this is so stunning. I love it as like a modern form of Emily. It's just so gorgeous. It sounds very like goddess, princess, fairy-like, and it's Latin rooted, meaning rival. On the boy side, we have Perry, spelled P-E-R-R-Y, Perry. This one's English rooted, meaning pear tree. Then for the girls side is Ashlyn, spelled A-S-H-L-Y-N, Ashlyn. And this one is an Irish rooted name, meaning dream. So switching things up here, back onto the boy side, we have the name Wren, spelled W-R-E-N, Wren, for a little boy. Love this one. It's English rooted, meaning small bird. Then another one here is Zachariah, spelled Z-A-C-H-A-R-I-A-H, Zachariah. And this one's a Hebrew rooted name, meaning the Lord has remembered. Sylvia, spelled S-Y-L-V-I-A, Sylvia. This is beautiful. It's Latin rooted, meaning from the forest. Then we have Poppy, spelled P-O-P-P-Y, Poppy. This name always makes me smile so much, and it's a floral botanical name, meaning red flower. Huxton, spelled H-U-C-K-S-T-O-N, Huxton, with the nickname of Huck, and this one means Huckleberry Town. Then I have Kenza, spelled K-E-N-Z-A, Kenza. This one's so dreamy, absolutely so dreamy, and it's Arabic rooted, meaning treasure. Now, before I move on with the remainder of the list here, trying to get through it as quickly as possible, make sure you guys are subscribed by hitting the red button down below. If you guys want to be notified every Sunday that I do upload a new names list, you can hit the bell notification right beside the red button down there. Then you can go over to Instagram and you can check me out over on there if you want even more name content throughout your week. And you can go and take a look at all those different links and such down in my description box below. All right, so moving on here, on the girls' side here is Pixie, spelled P-I-X-I-E, Pixie. This is so, again, so dreamy, just like Kenza, just very gorgeous. And Pixie is a Swedish and Cornish rooted name, meaning fairy. Hanson, spelled H-A-N-S-O-N, Hanson. This was like a little newborn baby, super adorable. It's a Scandinavian rooted name, meaning God is gracious. Cece, spelled C-E-C-E, Cece. This one's a nickname form from Cecilia, meaning saint. Then I have Parker, spelled P-A-R-K-E-R, Parker. This one was actually for a little girl. It's an occupational name, meaning park keeper. And then Parker's brother's name was Rowan, spelled R-O-W-A-N, Rowan. So I love those really gender neutral names, Parker and Rowan, for a little boy and girl. And Rowan is a Scottish and Irish rooted name, meaning rowan tree or little redhead. Kenrick, spelled K-E-N-R-I-C, Kenrick. This is so cool. I love this. Absolutely brand new name to me. It's an English from Welsh rooted name, meaning high hill. Then I have Penny, spelled P-E-N-N-Y, Penny. This is adorable. It's a diminutive of Penelope, meaning weaver. Van, spelled V-A-A-N, Van. This one's an English surname, meaning glad. Then for another one here is Talia, spelled T-A-H-L-I-A, Talia. And this one is a Hebrew and Australian Aboriginal name, meaning gentle dew from heaven or by the water. Jimena, spelled X-I-M-E-N-A, Jimena. This one is a Spanish rooted name, super gorgeous Spanish rooted name, meaning son, or for this case, daughter. Then for a cool one here on the boy side is Beauregard, spelled B-E-A-U-R-E-G-A-R-D. Beauregard. And Beauregard is a French rooted name, meaning beautiful gaze. Making our way slowly down the list here, you guys. Next up here is Xavier, spelled X-A-V-I-E-R, Xavier. This one's a Basque rooted name, meaning new house. Then for something super unique here, unique biblical name is Nazareth, spelled Nazareth, Nazareth. Now this one is a biblical Hebrew place name, and it's actually the childhood home of Jesus. One of my favorites here again for the girl side that I just came about the past couple days is Minerva, spelled M-I-N-E-R-V-A, Minerva. Now Minerva is a Latin rooted name meaning of the mind and intellect. Brooklyn, spelled B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a place name from Dutch origins, meaning marshland. Caleb, spelled C-A-L-E-B, Caleb. It's a Hebrew-rooted name meaning devotion to God. Veda, spelled V-A-Y-D-A, Veda, a stunning German name meaning lovely as a flower but strong-willed. Then we have Max, spelled M-A-X, Max. It's a Latin-rooted name meaning the greatest. Then I have Bowden, spelled B-O-D-E-N, Bowden. And Bowden is an English-rooted name meaning hill shaped like a bow. Last three names here, guys, on the list. So for the girl side is Pippa, spelled P-I-P-P-A, Pippa. One of my top favorite names. Pippa is an English-rooted name meaning a lover of horses. Then I have Ellis, spelled E-L-L-I-S, Ellis. I saw this actually twice, one used for a boy, one used for a girl. And Ellis is a Welsh-rooted name meaning benevolent and kind. Then last but certainly not least, you guys, for the boys side, so strong is the name Cain. Spelled K-A-N-E, Cain. Now Cain, depending on how you pronounce it from where you are in the world, it is a Celtic, a Japanese, and Hawaiian rooted name. It's also pronounced as Kane, but Cain is what I heard, and Cain means warrior, beautiful, golden, or eastern sky. So that is it with today's name list. I hope you guys love this, and I kind of want to make this like a new video that I do maybe every couple months of just names I've gathered in real life. So cool and like interesting to see what is being used these days for all those younger generations. Now, let me know in the comments below some names that you've come about recently that maybe surprised you, or just maybe some names that have been really common or popular that you've heard. Let me know those down in the comments below. I also wanted to mention that I am doing an end of summer kind of back to school promotion for my name consultations. So again, if you are on the hunt for names, I can curate and create basically a personalized name list just for you, so we can chat all about that. If you have any questions regarding pricing or just inquiries in general, you can send me a DM over on Instagram, or you can send me an email with the email that's right here. All right, take care. I hope you guys are staying safe and warm. It is chilly and pouring rain outside today, so it's a little bit feeling like fall right now, but take care. I will see you guys next Sunday with another baby names list. All right, bye.